All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 10 of How to Start a Food Business. I'm Dr. Michelle Fanensteel, and I run the Smallholder Food Business Development Institute and Dirigo Food Safety, and I'm a life coach and a food systems expert, and I'm here to help you start your food businesses. If you're interested in the work that we do, DM us and we will get in touch and talk to you about your food business and getting your food business up and growing. So today I want to talk about why you aren't doing what you think you should be doing, okay? And it's because you're buffering. And when we buffer, that's when, like the spinning that you get when, your phone isn't downloading or you can't reach a website or whatever, Netflix is buffering. Well, it's buffering, all right? So here's an example that I was working with some clients. And, when you start a food business, you're going to have a supply chain, okay? I guarantee you're not making all the things for your food. And if you're going to keep your food in like that regulatory envelope that we talked about in an earlier episode, okay, where you have your minimum viable product, all right? So your minimum viable product, this is the food that you make in this regulatory compliance surrounded by this envelope of market expectations. That, my friends, is your minimum viable product. I was talking about trace and lotting. You have to have trace and lotting for it. That's part of your regulatory compliance. It's these kinds of SOPs and things that we teach in our power group that are so powerful for you to understand so you can actually get your product out there in a legal fashion. All right, I was doing this is actually a lesson that I was giving in my power group, and I'm just giving it to you so that you have it. All right. So here's what happens is that you have a supply chain, or you're going to develop a supply chain for your business. And maybe that's where you are right now. You're developing your supply chain. And you're sitting there and you're thinking, I'm so overwhelmed. Well, when you think the thought, I'm so overwhelmed, that thought creates a lot of confusion. Okay. And when you're sitting there in that sort of confusion, you don't do the work. You don't do the work of finding your supply chain, of talking to people and saying, hey, I want to buy your tomatoes. I want to buy your onions. I want to buy your jalapenos. Or, hey, like whatever vendor your, distributor that you're buying from, you don't actually show up to that work. And then the result of that is you don't actually have a supply chain. And what most people think is that they don't have a supply chain, okay, because people don't call them back. They don't have a supply chain because they can't find the perfect tomato. They don't have a supply chain because they can't find the perfect, container to put their salsa in. When the truth of the matter, the reason you don't have a supply chain is because you have a thought that this is overwhelming, all right? And that's where you are right now. And where we're going, okay, is where you're going to be, all right? So the person, I want you to think about the person who has built the business you are building, all right? What does that person think about their supply chain? Well, that person thinks that I can totally do this. And now here's the magic. I want you to sit there and think, I can do this around your supply chain, okay? If you sit there and you think, I can do this, what feeling does that create? Well, in me, it creates a feeling of competence. And when I'm feeling competent about things, what do? I show up and I do the work. And then you know what that does? That creates a result of squaring away my supply chain, which reinforces my thought, I can do this because I did it. And when you build yourself self-confidence around showing up and doing the work, you'll be amazed at how many things that you can build. And that's what we do around here at the Smallholder Food Business Development Institute. That's why I give away all of this really good stuff, because I am interested in you guys getting out there and doing the work, okay? Because what happens is most all y'all think that the work is building this. That's not the work, okay? It's certainly some of the work. The work is also building your regulatory compliance and building your market expectations. And when you're on Instagram looking at pictures of food, and you're on Facebook going into sausage debauchery and the salt-cured pig, love them though I do, all right, you're not actually doing the work. And when we look at things like standard operating procedures and things, you think that what's standing between you and this regulatory compliance are the pieces of paper. It's not. All right. I basically give away thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of regulatory compliance paperwork, of paperwork that meets these market expectations to people. Okay. I give this as, you can sign up for the Power Group. It's $1 for the first 2 weeks. And you can download all of the templates. I don't care. All right, download all of the templates, go build it, go build your business using my templates. It's $1 for the first 2 weeks. All right, but what I will tell you is all of my clients stay after that first 2 weeks because it's not the paperwork that's stopping you. It's your mindset. It's showing up to the work and not buffering and building the business that you were meant to build. So come join us in the Power Group, my friends, because I'm literally giving you tens of thousands of dollars of work that I do with clients. So when clients hire me, it's multiple tens of thousands of dollars a year to work with me one-on-one, coach and consult. And I'm giving it away to you. The first 2 weeks is only $1. You have literally nothing to lose. So come on over to the Power Group and let's see what we can do together. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks. Bye.